Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about the UAW. And we're going to talk about what's going on, where things sit, what is likely to happen over the next couple of days, how things are playing out, and just kind of run through everything. We will talk about Biden, his position. We're going to talk about a clip of him that is certainly going to be played out of context over and over and over again. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about the context of it. We'll talk about how you can help and just run through everything. Okay, so if you don't know what's going on, the UAW, United Auto Workers, they are on strike when it comes to the big three out of Detroit, which is Stellantis, Ford, and GM. Now, it's not all union members right now. It's at select locations, and those are in Missouri, Michigan, and Ohio right now. Those locations may change. Doing it that way in kind of a very chaotic fashion is beneficial to the union for a couple of reasons. First, it makes it a whole lot harder for the company to figure out where work stoppages are going to occur and when. The other thing is it should kind of stretch their strike fund. Right now, if you're talking about every single union member, if they all went on strike, I want to say they have enough for strike pay for 11 weeks. Doing it this way might stretch that out a little bit. It's worth noting if this probably shouldn't last 11 weeks. Last time it lasted 40 days. But I think the union wants to be prepared in case things last a little bit longer. Negotiations should restart again on Saturday. Okay, where's Biden at? Biden is encouraging a win-win, but is siding with the unions. There is a clip. Get ready to see it over and over again. Biden's talking about the companies. And he said that they, quote, made significant offers, but I believe they should go further to ensure record corporate profits. And that's where the clip's going to end. The next lines mean record contracts for UAW. Guaranteed somebody is going to clip that. They're going to remove that last part and just say Biden wants record corporate profits. The intent of what he was saying, and it was very clear, he even repeated himself, was that because they have record corporate profits, the contracts, the people who build the enterprise, the people who have that labor there that create that money, that they should have record contracts. But guaranteed that's going to be clipped and used out of context a lot. Okay, so what can you do? If you are near one of these locations or you see a picket line, honk. Stop, bring them some water, even if they don't need the water. It's about support. Order pizzas. These are all little things. You could also contribute to the strike fund. That would be super useful if you have the resources. Overall, I don't think this is going to last too long. There's too much money at stake. There's too much money at stake. My guess is that the companies, they're not going to want to give up the momentum they've built in some sectors. Because right now, a certain company known for electric vehicles, they're super happy. That is the future, strike or not. The big companies, they're not going to want to stop. They're not going to want to give up any momentum that they're starting to build. So I would hope that not just out of a sense of fair play, yeah, right, it's a corporation, that's not what they're about. Out of maintaining a competitive edge, they'll want to end the strike as soon as possible. Now, all of this is occurring with the backdrop of the writer's strike. And that goes to show one thing. Unions are for everybody. Unions are for everybody. When Starbucks started to unionize, you had a lot of people, why do they need unions? unskilled. Yeah, all labor is skilled in some way. But this shows that it goes blue collar, no collar, white collar. Unions are for everybody. If you are dealing with a large company, that power of collective bargaining, it is your friend. And when unions act, it's worth remembering that companies that aren't unionized, they still have to compete with those wages. So union activities, they help non-union people. So if you can throw them some support, if you see them out doing something, it would certainly be appreciated. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.